Hello, everybody. Today I have a very serious issue I'd like to discuss, and it regards, obviously, United States politics, based on the title you can see. And it's a serious issue facing our nation right now, and obviously I'm going to speak about President Trump. Yes, President Trump. He is the president, whether you like it or not. And it is your right not to like him, but he is the president. That's the end of the argument there. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. He's the president. You can sit here and say he's not, but he is. And, people have overreacted to it like it's the worst thing ever. And it's like, I don't personally love the guy either, but I don't hate him. And, it's okay if you do hate him, but you can't just act like it's Armageddon. Because the best thing you can do, and this has been quoted many times, is to hope he does a good job as president, because wanting him to do bad is like wanting the pilot, the plane you're all sitting on, to crash. And nobody wants that to happen. So, if you don't like him, the best you can do is pray that he does a good job as president. And, I think, he has a lot more potential than people give him credit for. And it's just become such an issue. And it's not just an issue of people thinking he's not the president. It's just become a complete mess. And the biggest mess right now, man, is how people are politically divided. Now, conservatives have been stereotyped to be racist and homophobes, and it's just not the case. I'm more of what I describe as libertarian, where I'm like half conservative, half liberal kind of ideas. But, I like Trump better than Hillary, and I've gotten a lot of crap for that, and it's just ridiculous that, people have come to the point where they can't respect others for their political beliefs. And, there are bad liberals, and there are bad conservatives. Now, a good liberal and a good conservative will respect you no matter what you believe in. Now, however, there's the bad conservatives that you see are just like, complete racist and whatever. But then there's the bad liberals who judge you for your political beliefs and won't even talk to you and completely disassociate themselves with you just because you have a conservative belief. And that's just not okay. That, to me, is just as bad as judging someone for their religion or their race or their sexuality. Political beliefs is someone's personal beliefs, and you have to respect that. And unfortunately, and I like to make this clear, this is not the majority of people. The majority of people, I like to believe, are good people. But there are some liberals who are taking it to extremes. You've seen the violent protests, I'm sure. Police officers are having rocks thrown at them, and it's just not good. It's become such an issue with violent protests. And, the peaceful protests, and I'm going to say this right now, and I think everyone knows this, whether they want to admit it or not, will never accomplish anything. The violent protests are certainly not going to accomplish anything that's going to make you lose credibility. But there's no way you're going to change the fact that Trump is president. But, it allows you to vent, and allows you to get your voice out. You don't like him. Great. But you can't be hurting other people because of it. It's ridiculous, and it's become such an issue. And this nation has just been completely divided by political beliefs. Alright, and that's just really what the main issue comes down to, is that if someone likes Trump, respect it. If they hate Trump, respect it. But you have to acknowledge he is the president. That's the end of the debate. And, if somebody's pro-choice or pro-life, you guys should respect each other. It is completely okay to debate these issues in an adult manner. You discuss why you believe this, discuss why you don't believe something. But for you to completely judge someone and hate them because of a political belief is just completely unacceptable. It's become such an issue in this nation. I've seen on Facebook, all over the internet, people are just shouting things at people. If they like Trump, it's like you're an awful person, and it's become such an issue. And this stuff needs to stop. It's just become such an issue. Please, everybody, I don't think I can get much of a voice out. I'm just some Ginger Simmer, Svanskamatic, random dude who spends most of his time in Periscope these days. But I think we all need to realize that there's an elephant in the room that needs to be removed. People need to respect each other's political beliefs. That has to stop. We've gotten to a point where, obviously there's always a few bad people, but we have respected everybody for their race, we have respected everybody for their sexuality, and we have respected everybody for their religious beliefs. Why can't that be the same for political beliefs, man? You know, and people are just so ignorant in politics these days. It's like they shouldn't even voice an opinion. If you're going to sit here and say all conservatives are racist, then you're just as bad as somebody who points a stereotype at a race of people. You know, and if you're going to sit here and say, you know, it's just as bad to say all liberals, you know, are violent protesters, or that, you know, they all believe that that Trump's not their president. You know, some do. You know, I'm sure there's racist conservatives as well, but you need to acknowledge that, you know, people have their beliefs. They don't like Trump. They do like him. It doesn't matter. We're one nation, all right? And we need to stick as one nation, because that's really what this country was founded on. You know, is, you know, you had the right to protest. You had the right to voice your opinion. But to have violent outbursts and to judge people is just completely absurd, and it needs to be talked about. It needs to be stopped. You know, I don't really think there's much else I need to say. I just need to get this quick message out. People need to stop judging people for their political beliefs. And, you know, end of story. This is the final sentence I'm going to say, because I feel like I've been rambling. Trump is our president. You do not have to like him, but he's going to stay our president for 4 years. There's no argument. There's nothing you can do. Hope he does a good job regardless of your opinion on him, because that's what we need as a nation. And do not judge anybody for their political beliefs. That has to go out the window. If you want to be an adult and debate politics, please debate it like an adult. Discuss these issues. And that is it. Alright? End of argument. And, you know, to add in, because I forgot to mention, people need to stop. This is not even funny. You know, people are harassing Donald Trump's 10-year-old son, Barron. He's a 10-year-old kid. Leave him alone, honestly, man. He's not involved. He's not Trump. It's not his fault. He's his father. Whether you like him or not, leave the kid out of it, man. All right? I'm just going to throw that in here because it's just ridiculous. I just feel so bad that a 10-year-old kid is taking harassment for something he didn't even do. It's just, come on, man. Be adults. Let's stick as one nation and be mature about other people's beliefs. Enjoy your day, and that's all I gotta say, man.